All this week, we're going to show you how to take back the years with new cosmetic procedures without going under the knife. This morning, it is all about the face. Claudia Coffey here with more. Claudia, we're going to get a look at some of this live this morning. And Gavir's right. And when you think about or you learn how they actually do the facelift with the knife, it is not a pleasant thought.
You know, you hear it and it's like, oh, forget it. And that's what turns off a lot of people to getting facelifts and has them moving in this direction. It's called Thermage, and it's the latest non-surgical procedure, and it's different from a typical facelift in the sense, and here's the good news, there are no knives, no anesthesia, and no recovery time.
She said it would lift them up and sort of freshen up my look.
Barbara Franklin is hoping the Thermage procedure she's about to have will enhance her appearance. After losing weight, she's been eager to lift up what she calls droopy skin.
When you've lost some weight in your face, you need a little lifting up. And so it's going to lift up the jowly part.
Thermage is a non-invasive procedure that can be performed on patients of all skin types. It's designed to tighten the skin over time and give the patient the appearance and feel of a surgical facelift, but without knives or anesthesia.
I'm too young to sort of go under the knife for a facelift, and there's so much recovery time. I can't miss 6 weeks of work.
But thanks to this quick procedure, Barbara won't have to miss a day of work. In fact, she plans to finish out the day in her office.
And then I love to see if anybody notices or says anything. That's always my favorite part.
And back out here live at DC Derm Docs, where we're going to do this Thermage treatment right before your eyes. No knives, no anesthesia, etc. This is the latest. I want to introduce you to the patient that's going to, you met her in the story there. This is Barbara Franklin. And we're all saying, Barbara, you don't need a facelift. You look beautiful. You really do. Why do you want to do this Thermage treatment to tighten?
Well, thank you very much. I actually lost about 30 pounds on Weight Watchers, so I have a little bit of, you know, here needs to come up, and Mama gave me a little bit of this too, and here needs to come up, and I'm recently single, and there's no recovery time, so
you can go back to work after this, right?
I can. I just need to get a little off the medication.
The doctor's actually going to talk about this. This is Dr. Dale Isaacson. He's going to do the Thermage treatment. You know, we say no anesthesia, but in all fairness, to let people know, you may have to take some Percocet or some Valium because you might feel some stinging, correct?
Well, it's more just to calm them down and to reduce their anxiety.
How does this work? What is this exactly?
Well, this machine uses radio frequency
this is what
waves.
You're going to use,
this is what we're going to use right here. It uses radio frequency waves to deliver through this handpiece into the skin that heats up the deeper collagen fibers of the skin, sparing the superficial tissue. And when you heat up collagen fibers, they shrink, producing an immediate improvement that you can see on the same day. But more importantly, your body perceives that heated collagen as a wound and heals it by the same way it would heal a wounded knee by laying down fresh, young, strong, thick new collagen fibers that pull and tighten over the course of about an additional 4 to 6 months.
And it'll keep working for you.
Without the cost of and pain of surgery, there's a growing cosmetic trend changing the face of the way you look.
Claudia Coffey continues to take back the years. Today she's focusing on something called Thermage. Good morning, Lark and Bob. We are focusing on Thermage this morning. I am live at DC Derm Docs, and essentially Thermage is a way to tighten the skin, smooth out the wrinkles without going under the knife. Listen to this. There's no incisions, no anesthesia, and no downtime. If you come a little closer, we can see Barbara is getting ready for this treatment here. Barbara, once again, is going to do this. She said the main reason is because she lost weight and she just wants to tighten some things because, yes, she's a gorgeous woman. She doesn't need a thing, but she just wants to tighten. Dr. Isaacson is going to perform the Thermage procedure. Dr. Isaacson, you've got some really interesting markings on Barbara's face. What is the point of all these markings?
Well, this is just a grid to serve as a template to show us exactly where to go ahead and place the pulses on her face and make certain that we uniformly cover her entire skin.
Gotcha. How will it actually work? Will you roll the machine across her face?
What we do is more like a rubber stamp. We just go from one spot to the next.
And then how long do you hold it on each spot?
Well, each pulse is approximately 1.9 seconds.
Okay, and she may feel a little stinging, a little
bit stinging, a little bit of burning type of heat, a little bit uncomfortable, but not really painful.
I understand you have to get things kind of prepped.
Right. We are going to have to go ahead and fine-tune the machine because to the individual patient, because each patient's skin is different.
We'll let you go ahead and fine-tune. In the meantime, since we've been talking all morning about comparing this to surgical treatments, we want to put this side by side so you can see kind of a cost comparison, how long things last. A surgical versus non-surgical treatment. The surgical facelift is $6,000 to $15,000. The non-surgical facelift, like Thermage, is about $1,000 to $5,000. Dr. Isaacson said sometimes it can run like $4,300 is the top level of Thermage. Well, how long does it last? A surgical facelift can last up to 10 years. The non-surgical facelift can last about 5 years or longer. So, get started on the treatment. As you can see, we're going to do half her face so everybody at home can see the results live here on the air. We're going to bring that to you in the next hour.
Claudia Coffey is showing us live how one woman is hoping to get tighter, younger-looking skin, all without surgery. Claudia.
Hey, Bob, we've been oohing and ahhing over Barbara already. We've been focusing the last hour on her skin being tightened with this new Thermage treatment. It's non-invasive, it's non-surgical, and it delivers a radio frequency to kind of rejuvenate those cells and wake them up and tighten up the skin. And after 1 hour, we have half her face done so we could show you the difference. Here's Dr. Isaacson, and here is Barbara. Dr. Isaacson, go ahead and point out some things to our viewers that are already different.
Well, as you can see, her eyebrow has been arched and shaped a little bit. The tear trough fur underneath her eye has been diminished. The smile line on the side of her mouth has diminished. She has a firmer jawline than the other side. And the nice thing is that she looks natural. She doesn't have this artificial pull look that you would see with the surgical facelift.
When we say facelift, people think artificial, fake. I look like I've had something done.
Yes, this is much more natural. People look at her and say, boy, you look great, but they're not going to know exactly what she had done.
That's the best thing. And Barbara, you said, how does it feel?
It feels great.
Do you feel a difference?
I feel a difference in the right side of my face. It's the right. It is feeling just a little bit warm.
Yeah. Will this redness go away after the
Yeah, actually the redness will go away. Some people don't get red at all. This will be gone within 30 minutes. And the nice thing is that she's just starting right now. She's going to get significantly more improvement over the course of the next 4 to 6 months.
Now, what about patients, different skin types? What about somebody that's African American or Asian? I mean, can this work on different skin types?
Well, the nice thing that this is colorblind as opposed to a lot of other laser machines and technology that's out there.
Here's a before and after, actually, of one of the patients.
Yes,
here.
yeah. It'll work on all skin types. It doesn't produce discoloration of the skin. It's very safe for all skin types.
And here's some more before and afters to take a look at, the before and then the after. Then we have one more picture to show you of a before and after of somebody that had some work done on the neck.
Yes.
Right here. So you can see the difference. It does tighten up.
Absolutely.
That is amazing.
Absolutely.
And this is not just for the face, you said.
No, it's not just for the face. You can also have tightening of the skin on the abdomen for women who've gone through multiple pregnancies and have loose skin on the abdomen. As you age and you have the loose skin on your thighs, it can tighten the skin on your thighs as well.
All right. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I know because you're busy. Touch. Okay, ready? Yeah. I have it on the right side. I don't want to put it on the super magnified side. You're going to get mad at me. Ready? Okay. Do you see the difference on your eyes?
Oh, yeah. Oh, how exciting.
Yay! She likes it so far.
And the redness, that's about the redness I get in the morning when I put on my moisturizer. I'm a little bit sensitive, and about 5 minutes later, it's gone. So it doesn't look, that redness is not much different than the morning routine.
So is this what you were expecting?
No, it's way better than I was expecting.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Isaacson.
I just,
okay, good. She's not unhappy live on the air here, so that's good.
It looks natural. I mean, I think when I go to the office, they're going to say, you look better today, but they won't know exactly why, which is perfect.
Nice, though, right.
Yeah.
You want people to notice a difference without saying, God, what did you do today?
No.
Now, Dr. Isaacson is going to do we're not going to send her home. We're off to work with just one side of her face, but we wanted to show the viewers kind of a side-by-side difference, and that does give people an idea of the subtle tightening. So he's going to go ahead and finish you up, and in all this would take, what, about an hour and a half to do?
About an hour and a half to do a full face and a neck.
All right. We'll let you guys get back to work.